Hello everyone and welcome back to some rapid action. I know probably you guys were expecting an Alekhine game for the weekend, but I don't have time to prepare the next video, as the next video will be a really big one and I don't want to rush it. I really want to make a thorough analysis of it and everything that goes with the game, because we have a clash between Alekhine and Rubinstein, and most likely that game will be covered tomorrow. And for some reason I thought the Tata still starts today. The Tata still actually starts in a week. So apologies for that. But yeah, let's play a nice 10 plus 0 minute game. It's been a while since I've played those, and tomorrow you will be getting Alekhine versus Rubinstein. So as usual, we're playing high rated opponents, and hopefully we can play a good game. I've played a lot of Bullet over the past few days. I got my Bullet rating up to 2400, so I'm very happy about that. Blitz, I haven't played so much, but I also should, improve on that a little bit. But I do feel that studying the games of the Sanremo tournament really improved my game. So let's see if we can translate that into some rapid action on leeches. Alright, so we're going to play e4, and our opponent goes for d6, which means that it can be a lot of things, and sometimes I want to mix it up with d3, but I haven't played in a while. Let's go for the standard stuff, just grabbing the center, knight c3, and I'm gonna try to explain my moves to the best of my abilities, so you guys can maybe get something out of this. So he's playing already with g6. Probably we could go for something like bishop e3 and some standard stuff against this g6 setup, and that's probably what we should do. But yeah, let's play f3. Never actually studied anything regarding this particular move order, but then again, I don't study all that much. So we're gonna play bishop e3 and queen d2. The standard idea. We're just gonna go for a nice kingside attack, and our opponent will go for a queenside attack, and it should be a fun game. All right, so our opponent playing a little bit faster, but nothing too serious. We do have 10 minutes, so let's use them wisely. All right, so he's preparing to start his expansion on the queen side, and we don't care about our knight being dislodged, as e4 is nicely defended. So we're going to play queenside castles. We're going to put our king on b1, and now we're ready to start the attack. Maybe we can develop a few more pieces, all depending on what our opponent plays. It's not good to rush anything, but when it's a race, then rushing is the way to go. I will see what he does. c5, always excellent, except in this position because it loses material. But other than that, he should, yeah, okay, so he's preparing c5, and we should, we should just strike. He will probably respond with pawn to h5, so maybe g4 was the correct move order. I haven't really thought this through. I just played it. But yeah, even if he plays it, I mean, it's pretty much the same idea. So probably c5 is coming. I don't know if he prepares it further. Or maybe e5. And then if, oh no, so he wants what, to play knight g3? I actually don't mind this. I actually even want to invite him to play this. Knight g3, rook h3, he will capture the bishop, and I'm very satisfied with that. Alright. So rook's looking a little bit weird. Now maybe c5. But we are faster. Okay, so c5, we're not gonna react to that. We're just gonna play h5. A trade on d4, we also welcome that. So if b4 knight d5 even can happen. So I like our expansion. But we'll see. After the game, we're gonna analyze it to see what we could have done better. All right, so he wants to trade. We're gonna trade. Maybe even knight f6. Just make it a little bit more solid. Maybe open up the bishop. That also doesn't look like a bad idea. But yeah, knight f6 definitely. If he doesn't play knight f6, g5. No, knight e5. Okay. $95. Well, whatever the case, knight c4, but we don't really mind knight c4 in this particular setup. What to do? Maybe force a trade, like queen h2. Again, it doesn't forces anything. Yeah, the g4 pawn is weak. That's definitely the case. But yeah, I think queen h2 is the way to go. Simply because captures, and rook h7 can be extremely annoying. Because we're threatening rook captures bishop and then just f4. So, I don't know. I like it. He has to do something. Maybe even g5. Yeah, g5. Wow. Okay, so now we definitely don't want to allow h6. So we're going to play h6 ourselves. And then bring the queen back. Probably queen back to d2. Okay, so bishop to f6. Wow. Okay, we're going to go after that bishop right away. Just knight d5. Can he do anything about my bishop being undefended? Yeah, like knight captures on f3. No, knight captures. Okay, defends the bishop. So we just get it in there. Maybe some rook h5 action also. I don't know, my pieces are a bit undeveloped, but yeah, his position looks odd, you know, to say the least. So I don't know, bishop h8 looks like a move you really should play. Bishop h8, and if I go rook h5, even f6. Even f6 completely ruining his light squares, and then we're looking for ways to start sacrificing material. Even with you know, with something like bishop e3 captures, maybe we get the queen in as well. Sorry, maybe queen d2, bishop e3. I don't know. So okay, so bishop e6, he doesn't mind. Yeah, he doesn't mind because it will allow him to. Okay, is there a bishop b6 here? I mean, we have to check it if it's there. Looks like a move that could do quite a lot of damage. How to improve on this? Yeah, maybe we just don't capture anything. Or yeah, we should capture. We should definitely capture and then remaneuver the knight into the attack as well. Put some pressure on f6. Or maybe even put a knight on f5. Yeah, we're gonna capture. So he never has e6. That means this f5 square is very good. Yeah, let's get the knight in. Yeah, our queen guards c2, so he doesn't have any sort of a quick way to go after that. Yeah, we don't really care about that. Let's just go here. And knight h5 will make it very annoying for him to guard that f6 pawn. And then if we eliminate f6, all right, so he's going after the bishop. Huh. He's going after the bishop and the rook, so he kind of paralyzed my knight here. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Go bishop e3. For the moment. No, oh, he also connected with this. Wow. Yeah, I haven't seen that. So I have to capture. There's no other way to do it. Yeah, I kind of blundered this. Yeah, it was a pretty nasty thing to do. But okay, I'm still somewhat hopeful that it's playable. Okay, so I've just given up my rook, but I'm hoping that knight captures followed by queen captures on e5. Maybe can get it done. Probably no. Probably I'm just getting checkmated here, but yeah, that was a pretty big miss. Oh, so he nicely connected with my bishop, my rook, and my weak king. That was a very nice maneuver. Yeah, of course he does that. Of course he does that. And we go here. He goes here. We go here. He goes. He captures the rook. And then we have one check, which doesn't really do all that much. Yeah, I have to give it up. And yeah, not the best. Okay, so we do capture with check, and we have to stop the rook from guarding this this d file. And now if we can get queen captures on f6, we're golden. But of course he's just gonna play f6 and laugh in our face. So that's a bit of it. No, he won't. Wow, he missed it. All right, lovely. I'm very embarrassed about this game, but sometimes sometimes you mess up, sometimes your opponent messes up. But we've laid a trap, and our opponent thought that we were just making moves for no good reason, and we were able to capitalize on that. So very very happy about that. Nice way to start a Saturday. Okay, so this is resigns as it's mate in 1 or mate in 2 if he plays f6. But yeah, I've definitely misplayed this as worse than, I don't know, worse than Alehin versus Munoz in the previous video that we made. Although that game that I've analyzed and that the d5 breakthrough, d5 followed by knight captures on f6, immediately after I analyzed that game and made a video on it, I went on leeches and I played the game. My opponent played the French defense, and he played that line where he doesn't go immediately for the winner variation. First, knight f6, bishop g5, and we actually go into that line. And even though I don't really understand why white is so better after that d5 move, I played it, and my opponent really struggled to defend. It was a 3+0 blitz game, but I won a very nice game. So definitely, if you guys face the French or play against the French, that Alehin versus Munoz video and how Alehin handled it, I mean, definitely the way to go. All right, so that was not the best game, but we will analyze it just to see how bad it actually was. So our opponent played pawn to d6. All right, this is all very very standard stuff. I played f3, maybe something else, but no, f3. Okay, it's even the top move. Bishop g7, bishop e3, and this is a pretty standard way. So a6, okay, says not the best. I castled queenside. b5, I played king b1. h4 right away. Okay, so yeah, something that you either know or you find over the board, but says that h4 just very very strong. That's what I was talking about during the game, that you should start your attack as soon as possible. But I sort of wasted a move with king b1. Still better for white, but yeah, maybe unnecessary. Knight d7, I played h4. Knight h5, and now knight, I played g4. Okay, knight g2, sort of better to prevent knight g3. Yeah, so this is the reason why my opponent was able to make so much out of the position. First knight e2 and then pawn to g4. I play pawn g4, knight g3, rook h3, captures, and now pawn to c5. I played h5. Still better for white, so I'm very interested where I messed up. 95, I played... okay. So here, b3. That was the main cause of my problems during the game. But I thought it'd be weakening the position too much. I thought I was playing... the best moves. I played queen h2. Yeah, with some silly idea of captures, and rook h7. My opponent played... my opponent sort of missed knight g4. Okay, so yeah, it's a pretty standard sacrifice in the Sicilian and in, setups that look like a Sicilian. But yeah, just giving up a piece for these 2 pawns and you get a very, very nice game. And also, knight captures, just bishop captures on d4. Yeah, I stranded the bishop on d4. That was pretty silly of me. But yeah, if he plays knight captures on g4, he equalizes immediately. Played g5, I played h6, again better for me, and now I played knight d5, sort of gaining either winning or close to winning advantage. He played bishop e6, I played knight captures, and I played knight to d2, maybe b3. Yeah, again, yeah, that's what I missed, sorry about that. And now f4, that's very interesting. Very interesting. Why f4? And knight captures on g4? Queen g2 and sort of completely winning for white. Isn't this a little bit dangerous? What? If this then b3? Okay. Okay, so yeah, the queen c4 is pretty useless with the knight here. Okay. Definitely was a simpler way, but I played knight to g3, and now my opponent is winning immediately because I've removed the defender of the bishop. Yeah, that was key. That was key. I was looking at this, but I wasn't looking at this. That's the problem. And after this, he's completely winning. I played bishop captures, and now he can win this many different ways. He played this, he played this. But okay, also maybe a lesson in resilience. Don't, throw in the towel right away. Allow your opponent, maybe he just plays f6, maybe he just plays queen e1 first, check first, but probably even rook captures knight. I don't know. He's still winning. But fortunately for me, my opponent played this, gets a double question mark, and then it's a nice mate in 3. He played f6, captures, and he resigned here. So it wasn't a terrible game, at all, except that one move that I made. That was really terrible. I'm ashamed of that. But, other than that, okay, we both made a move that loses the game. Luckily for me, it was my opponent that actually lost. So yeah, that's the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it a little bit. Some rapid action on leeches. We haven't done that in a while. Hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, Tata still does not start for another week, so we will finish the Sanremo saga. Also have some other games prepared. If you have some suggestions that you would like me to throw in from Sanremo or from anywhere else, we do have some time before the start of Tata Steel, so, use that hashtag suggestion well. So I hope you enjoyed it. As usual, you can check 2 of my previous videos here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you soon, continuing to check up on your wonderful suggestions and whatever else happens in the chess world. Thank you all, I will see you soon, and have an excellent rest of your day.